Samarkand. It is one of the oldest cities in the world. People know this city with its historical monuments, culture, and architectural buildings. But what makes this city as an oldest one was more than 2,700 years of history, which is equal with the age of Rome Empire, ancient Egypt, and China. Exactly. The historic town of Samarkand is a crossroad and melting pot of the world's cultures, founded in the 7th century BC as an ancient Afrasiab. At the entrance to the Samarkand from the north side, there is an ancient settlement of Afrasiab, which is located on high hills. What is amazing that there is no any sign of the city and local population called this site as the city of Afrasiab. As it is one-day tour, there is no need for accommodation. This tour is designed for all of the people of Uzbekistan. So before diving into our tour, let's see our tour plan first. Departure would be from Tashkent or any other regions in the morning near to 9 a.m. The best option for the transportation to Samarkand is with the trains. The price starts from the Tashkent 75,000 to 180,000 soums. The arrival is about 12:30 a.m. The bus picks them up from the railway station. Transportation through the city is regarding the number of visitors. For the massive people, we have big bus Golden Dragon with 45 seats with a price of 1,559,000 soon for a day. For the niche people, we have minibus Mitsubishi Euros with 20 seats that cost 1,060,000 soon, or minibus Hyundai for 6 people for 742,000 soon. After the arrival, first tourists go to have a lunch directly to one of the famous plough centers of Samarkand to taste Samarkand style plough. After having a wonderful lunch, they take a road to an Afrasiab museum. The tour inside the museum lasts around 2 hours. After finishing the excursion, tourists go back to the railway station by bus to departure at 5 p.m. The Museum of Afrasiab is located at the same site and displays the collection of archaeological findings carried out on the site of this ancient city. The museum was built by the Armenian architect Bagdazar Arzumanian in 1970. In the Museum of Afrasiab, and here we can discover a lot of ancient things which is related to Uzbekistan, especially to Samarkand. Now we can see here, let's go, we're going to see place. You can see around the picture in 360 degree. The main exhibit here is a frescoes from the Hall of Ambassadors in Afrasiab. The place with frescoes was discovered accidentally in 1965 during the road construction through the site of ancient settlement. Now, Afrasiab Museum sits on this road. Here we can see also AR with the specific we can see the special video.
The north wall mural is filled with a painting with the theme of the Tang Dynasty. In a boat on the left side sits a lady assumed to be the empress of the Tang Dynasty. In the center, about 10 attendants and boatmen.
The museum exhibits illustrate the history of Samarkand's development from the time of Alexander the Great conquest. As tourism is seasonal in Uzbekistan, it affects the economical part of the museum, as well as most of the people of Uzbekistan are unaware of this place, even though it is not far from the urban. The positive side is that it is funded by the government, and that's why the cost of the ticket is only 3,000 soms. The most positive side of museum and old city is it is environmentally friendly. As it is under the protection of the UNESCO, nobody can build buildings or shopping malls around the museum. It is covered with trees and greenery around. Regarding socio-cultural impacts, the museum mostly impacts positively. For example, most of the external tourists come to Samarkand to just see these wall paintings, so it may bring benefit to the local stakeholders and business owners, improve the quality of life. Politically, many other countries started good relationship with Uzbekistan after the findings of these wall paintings. For example, in order to develop bilateral cultural exchanges between the nations, professional historians and scholars from South Korea and Uzbekistan took part in the restoration. It's said that the project was comprehensively supported by the Northeast Asia History Foundation, ranging from the original research, the production of the 3D video, and restoration of the murals through the online promotions. This was a quick trip in one of the ancient museums and ancient exponents in Uzbekistan, Afrasiab. But unfortunately, the saddest part of this is most of the population of the Uzbekistan unaware of this amazing place. But in order to increase the domestic tourism, in order to motivate our populations that they have a very huge history, I invite all people of Uzbekistan to visit this amazing place. Peace. Thank you.